Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist News in Focus.
Hello, welcome to the program. I'm Danielle Sinnott. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in the South Pacific region has committed to distributing more than 500,000 spiritual books to people wanting to explore their faith. The 4 titles that are the focus of the initiative are classics by Ellen G. White, a prolific author of the late 1800s and early 1900s, and a founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. 3 of the 4 books have had their language refreshed for the 21st century.
People today are confused as to what's going to happen in the future. There is a lots of messages that come to them. They're scared of the future. And this book is telling them that there is hope in the future, and it's telling them what is going to happen in the future.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church in southeastern California has voted independently of the World Church to change the status of its women pastors to fully ordained. Since 1995, women pastors have been recognised via a parallel commissioned credential instead of ordination. But the Southeastern California Conference has now dispensed with commissioning, opting to ordain both men and women as ministers.
12 years had passed. Nothing was happening. We would be put off by the time is not right. On some of these things, the time is never right, and this is an ethical issue. This needs to be addressed from ethical basis and not necessarily on an administrative basis.
Representatives of the World Church have not yet responded publicly. It's common for church groups to invite overseas evangelists to headline public meetings. But in the UK and Ireland, Adventist church leaders have voted to put an end to the practice, at least for a while. Instead, they want to see local talent being put to work in connecting meaningfully and sustainably with their communities. The decision came after church leaders realised that particularly strong church growth had been achieved in 2009, a year when homegrown evangelists were active, both pastors and lay people. Tattoos, leather and chrome. It's not a fashion statement you see too often at a church. But with up to 10 million motorcycle riders across America, it's a look that represents a largely unreached people group. A gathering of Adventist and other motorcycle ministries marked the very first Rev It Up revival camp meeting, a time for worship, friendship and training.
Jesus said to go ye therefore into all the world and tell them the gospel. And he said to witness to every kindred, every tribe. And bikers are a tribe. And if we don't go, who's going to go?
Another camp meeting is planned later this year. Well, that's the news for this week. Don't forget to pick up your edition of Record. It's a special edition focused on the land of the unexpected, Papua New Guinea. Have a great Sabbath and a great week. See you next time. God bless.